1999 Ford Explorer, the hot cold blend door actuator is making clicking noises, and I'm going to tear it apart and see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. The way I understand it, the blend door's underneath here, so we gotta let this thing down. Blend door is inside here. The actuator motor assembly is up on top here, and this is the connector for it. So we need to undo these little bolts here, take the blend door actuator off, and we can figure out what's wrong with it from there. Slightly better view up close. So we're gonna push up on the little tab down below here, pull back on the connector, it should be able to get it out. And with the connector out, we need to remove these little bolts up here. There's one there, one here, and I assume there's some on the back. A little mini ratchet with 8mm socket seems to be doing the trick. I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit tight, but you can get that third one. I think there's just 3. We'll find out in a minute here, but you can get it across the top. It is just a little bit tight. Find your friend with small hands. All right, I got under it with a little screwdriver, flat blade, it popped it up. This thing's gotta come out from underneath. Up and out it goes, there's the hole. Here's the unit, let's go take it apart. All right, we got it out. Now, I'm gonna clean it up just a little bit here, but gotta get it apart and figure out what's going on inside of it. And I thought about something else. So I wanna take a picture of exactly where this is positioned, maybe make some marks. That way when I put it back together, I can orient it the correct way. Because we know the blend door is sitting just like that. When I go to put it back in, it will drop in at the right angle. We don't have to fuss with it. All right, there's little clips all the way around the edges. We got to snap these, hopefully, well, not snap them, but hopefully snap them apart without snapping them apart. You know what I mean. Been there, done that, right? I think we all have. Hey, there we go. Grand reveal. Yeah. Okay. So it appears mine is all the way at one setting on the stop. And if I put it back together that way, I'll be good to go. So I probably didn't have to worry about the marks, but that's okay. Now I know. Let's take it apart. So I assume these are sliders on the bottom, electrical contacts to note where in the rotation is the lever, but I don't know if there are any broken teeth. This little gear here has a tooth missing. So we found the culprit. Well, apparently it's a pretty common problem with Fords. This is what I found on eBay.
1 week later.
Well, guess what came in the mail? Oh, there it is. I guess we could read the directions. Obviously, we need to replace this little one. That's what came. A little bit of lube. Guess that goes the other way, doesn't it? There we go. And I don't think there's any harm stabbing a little bit more lube onto this thing. Because why not? And this one. I decided I'm going to clean this off while I have it apart anyway. Just a little bit of extra dielectric grease on here. Oop, that's too much. Oh well. Wipe the grease down just a little so it wasn't quite so thick. I don't see why that shouldn't work. Let's go put it in. This is the input for the blend door. The actuator snaps down into this. That long post goes into this hole. I wanted to show you, if I rotate this and let go, it's falling back all by itself. So it turns out where I pre-marked those markings, it's not a big deal. I think we just need to get it to snap down in place and then, you know, just pay attention to where it's going. Okay, this part is kind of a miniature nightmare. Just trying to get your hand in there. You can do it though, but trying to get it to drop down in that hole, and honestly, using the camera like this is massively helpful because I can't see in there very well with my eyes, but the camera can. Aim it in there. Use this to look, see where that hole is you're trying to drop down thing into it. It doesn't want to go in very easy though, that's for sure. You get to listen to the ice cream truck while we put this thing in. Anyway, change the temperature up and down, have an assistant do it or something like that, because it was way easier to put in when it was not at either stop. As it's slowly rotating from hot to cold, get it to snap in. You just have to fiddle with it for a minute, but once you get it, it'll drop right in, and then once it's in, just push it down. And now we got to put the bolts back in, turn everything off,
right away so it doesn't go all the way to one side or the other. It doesn't get locked up on the stops. Anyway, I shut it off right where it snapped in at. It's in place. I'm gonna screw it down and we'll move on from there. Success. I got that last bolt in. It was a giant pain, but it's down. Try really hard not to lose your ratchet down the back. I did, and my wife saved the day with her tiny hands. So yeah, anyway, it's fixed. It's put back together. I'm gonna try it out now. Well, it works. You can turn the temperature up and down and it responds, and there's no clicking, no clunking. Everything works as it should. Yeah, not too bad. A couple of minutes, more than a few minutes, I guess. But anyway, we got it fixed. It's working. Give me a thumbs up if it helped, and we'll see you next time.